मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल सॉफ्टलाइन इंस्टीट्यूट। सो माय नेम इज़ करीना और आज की इस क्लास में हम बात करने वाले हैं 32 बिट और 64 बिट में क्या डिफरेंस होता है। तो जैसे मैं कई बार बच्चों को फोटोशॉप सिखाती हूँ, इलस्ट्रेटर सिखाती हूँ, तो हमारे सिस्टम में दो सॉफ्टवेयर होते हैं, एक होता है 32 बिट प्रोसेसर के साथ और एक होता है 64 बिट प्रोसेसर के साथ। तो स्टूडेंट्स अक्सर मेरे से पूछते हैं कि मैम ये 32 बिट और 64 बिट में क्या डिफरेंस है, तो इसीलिए मैंने सोचा कि ये डाउट बहुत कॉमन है, तो क्यों ना इस पर एक वीडियो बना दी जाए, इस पर एक क्लास ले ली जाए। तो चलिए जानते हैं कि इन दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस होता है। तो इन दिस वीडियो आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू अबाउट व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन 32 बिट एंड 64 बिट सिस्टम्स। So understanding the core differences, this presentation aims to demystifying the core architectural differences between 32-bit and 64-bit compounding systems. We will explore how these underlying structures impact performance, memory addressing, software compatibility, and overall system capabilities. Designed for tech enthusiasts, developers, and students, our goal is to provide a clear understanding of this pivotal shift in computer architecture and its implications in today's digital landscape. Okay, so architecture and registers. दोनों के आर्किटेक्चर और रजिस्टर्स की अगर हम बात करें, so the fundamental distinction lies in the size of the registers used to process data. A 32-bit system employs registers that can handle 32 bits of data at a time and inherently limiting its processing capacity. In contrast, a 64-bit system utilizes 64-bit registers. तो 32 बिट का जो प्रोसेसर होता है वो 32 बिट का रजिस्टर ही यूटिलाइज कर सकता है और जो 64 का है वो 64 बिट का रजिस्टर यूटिलाइज कर सकता है, इनेबलिंग इट टू प्रोसेस ट्वाइस द अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा साइमल्टेनियसली. दिस लार्जर रजिस्टर साइज डायरेक्टली ट्रांसलेट्स टू एनहांस प्रोसेसिंग स्पीड एंड ओवरऑल एफिशिएंसी, मच लाइक हैविंग बिगर हैंड्स टू मूव मोर बॉक्सेस टू एट वंस. 32 बिट प्रोसेसिंग, it uses 32 bit registers for data processing limiting throughput. And 64-bit processing, it employs 64-bit registers for larger, faster data handling. तो ये for smaller data होता है, this is for larger data and for faster data handling. Impact on speed, larger register lead to quicker and more efficient computations. तो जो larger register होते हैं वो जल्दी हो जाते हैं और computation पे कम time लेते हैं. उसके बाद next difference है memory addressing का. A critical difference between 32-bit and 64-bit systems is their ability to address memory. 32-bit systems are theoretically limited to addressing a maximum of 4 GB of RAM, 2 GB to carry 32 bytes, which often becomes a bottleneck for modern applications. Conversely, 64-bit systems can address an astronomical 17.2 billion GB of RAM, though practical hardware limitations usually keep this number lower. This vast difference means 32-bit systems frequently struggle with memory-intensive applications, while servers and high-end workstations demand 64-bit architecture to utilize more than 4 GB of RAM effectively. 32-bit limitations, maximum 4 GB RAM addressable होती है इसमें, struggles with memory-intensive task and inadequate for modern demanding software. जो मॉडर्न डिमांडिंग सॉफ्टवेयर है उसके लिए ये पर्याप्त नहीं है, उसके लिए ये इनएडिक्वेट है. 64 बिट की जो कैपेबिलिटीज होती है वो होती है, इट एड्रेसेस अप टू 17.2 बिलियन GB RAM, एसेंशियल फॉर सर्वर्स एंड वर्कस्टेशंस, सपोर्ट हाई परफॉर्मेंस कंप्यूटिंग नीड्स को ये सपोर्ट करता है. परफॉर्मेंस बेंचमार्क्स की बात करें, so the architectural advantage of 64-bit systems translate directly into significant performance gains across various tasks. In CPU-intensive operation, 64-bit system can exhibit a 20 to 40% speed improvement over than 32-bit counterparts. Gamers benefit from 10 to 20% higher frame rates in modern titles. For professionals, video editing on 64-bit system is 2x, 4x faster. जो professionals है 64 बिट पे उसके लिए वीडियो एडिट करना थोड़ा सा फास्ट हो जाता है. As evidenced by Adobe Premiere Pro benchmarks, furthermore, databases servers operating on 64-bit architecture can efficiently handle 50 to 100% more concurrent users, highlight their superior capacity for demanding workloads. Software compatibility then and now. तब से अभी तक की कंपैटिबिलिटी कंपैटिबिलिटी की बात करें तो सॉफ्टवेयर कंपैटिबिलिटी हैज़ बीन अ की एस्पेक्ट ऑफ अ 32 बिट टू 64 बिट ट्रांजिशन। जो पहले के सॉफ्टवेयर होते थे 32 बिट के, वो अब 64 बिट ट्रांजिशन में कन्वर्ट हो गए हैं। वाइल 32 बिट सॉफ्टवेयर कैन टिपिकली रन ऑन 64 सिस्टम्स। जो 32 बिट के सॉफ्टवेयर है वो 64 बिट सिस्टम पर रन हो जाते हैं thanks to compatibility layers. The reverse is generally not true. 64-bit softwares cannot execute on 32-bit systems, but जो 64-bit के softwares हैं वो 32-bit के systems पर execute नहीं हो सकते. So the early 2000s saw challenges with driver support in adapting legacy applications. So today the landscape has shifted dramatically, with most modern software being exclusively optimized and developed for 64-bit architectures, making the transition largely complete for mainstream computing. 32-bit software can run on 64-bit systems. Compatibility layer. 64-bit software generally cannot run on 32-bit systems. Modern optimization. Most new software is built for 64-bit architecture. Operating system support. Operating system support has increasingly shifted towards 64-bit. जो mostly जो operating system है वो 64-bit पे mostly shift हो गए. While Windows XP offered both 32-bit and 64-bit versions, newer operating systems like Windows 11 are exclusively 64-bit. Apple's Mac OS fully dropped 32-bit application support with Catalina version 10.15, forcing developers to update. And most Linux distributions now default to 64-bit, with 32-bit options becoming less common and reflecting the industry-wide move to leverage the full capabilities of modern processors. So in Windows XP offered both. Windows 11 is 64-bit only. Mac OS dropped 32-bit support entirely with Catalina. उसने पूरा drop कर दिया. Linux has most distributions now default to 64-bit system. Linux जो है वो default 64-bit system पर ही है. Data types and precisions. So the bit architecture significantly impacts data type and precision. 32-bit systems typically handle integers that are 32-bit wide, and their floating point precision can be limited. In contrast, 64-bit systems natively support larger 64-bit integer sizes and offer substantially improved floating point precision. This enhanced precision is crucial for fields like scientific computing, complex simulations, and accurate financial modeling, where even minute inaccuracies can lead to major discrepancies. For instance, calculating astronomical distances accurately demands the higher floating point precision offered by 64-bit systems. So 32-bit data typically uses 32-bit data integers, limited floating point research. 64-bit data supports 64-bit integer natively and significantly improved floating point precisions. Implications crucial for scientific computing, simulations, and financial modeling requiring high accuracy. Security considerations की अगर हम बात करें तो 64-bit systems जो है वो offer inherent security advantage over their 32-bit counterparts. Techniques like address space layout randomization and more effective in 64-bit environment, as a larger address space makes it significantly harder for attackers to predict memory locations. So this increased unpredictability is a strong deterrent against various exploits. Furthermore, most modern exploit mitigation techniques are better and supported and more robustly implemented on 64-bit architectures, providing enhanced protection against common vulnerabilities such as buffer overflow attacks. So it enhanced ASLR, larger address space complicates memory prediction for attackers. Robust mitigation, it better support for modern exploit protection techniques. Buffer overview defense, more effective protection against common attack vectors. Real world examples and use cases. So the practical application of 32-bit and 64-bit systems delineate their respective roles in technology. 32-bit systems are now primarily found in embedded systems and older devices where resource constraints are significant. In contrast, 64-bit systems dominate modern computing against contemporary PCs, servers, and high-performance computing environments, including advanced gaming consoles. Fields like medical imaging and scientific simulations critically depends on 64-bit architecture for its superior memory handling and speed. Furthermore, the scalability and efficiency required for cloud computing infrastructure are heavily reliant on 64-bit systems. 32-bit embedded system, older devices and limited resource environments, and specialized fields with 64 modern computing. And at last, as a conclusion, we can say that 64-bit systems have firmly established their dominate by offering superior performance, enhanced memory handling, and more robust security features. The transition from 32-bit has largely completed for mainstream computing, making 64-bit the de facto standard. Looking forward, the focus will be on further optimizing 64-bit architecture and exploring future advancements like 128-bit computing. Ultimately, the choice of architecture hinges on specific computational needs and any legacy compatibility requirement. So superior performance it gives us and with advanced memory, enhanced security and mainstream standards. So I hope आपको clear हो गया होगा 32-bit and 64-bit system में क्या difference होता है and future में we are looking for 128-bit system. So in this video that's it. Thank you so much.